circle down square. Up, circle down, circle down square.
Yeah. Already I'm knowing what you ain't used to. How you set the standards from shit that you used to stoop to. Avoiding all the damage and types that you used to shoot to. Got no roof for baggage, little baby, I'm in a coat too. College educated, so nah, I won't lecture. Self-sabotaging, I won't let you. Figuring it out, no problem, I won't test you. We got plenty time, no pressure. I don't even need much, baby, I make do. Never speaking on nothing I can't relate to.
Shout out to my guy Twan Jackson, original overall 99. So there we go. It is your boy Laffles that May, looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. And of course, I'm John with the lovely, gorgeous, every adjective you could think of that's positive. The sun kiss.
The good old Monte Maria. How you doing, man? Your boy Man Ray's here. Yeah, he said everything positive. They had to go straight up to me. I appreciate y'all for joining me. We also joined by Miss Pinky Waifu herself, Sunkiss Waifu.
Oh, we're gonna carry that over here now, huh? That's how you feel, Nemesis?
That's what we're doing? He was describing me. He was describing me.
He said we on Restream now. That's over here too.
He was describing me.
Anywho, it is Sunkiss Waifu. 1/3 of Waifu views. As y'all have not caught on yet, this is my nemesis, and for good reason, because he is a pain in my behind.
I don't know what she's talking about. We're here to have a nice, peaceful, wonderful show starring Zelmay and the crew. I don't know what she's talking about, but we will not let her toxicity poison this show today.
Even though it's a show about toxicity and jobs.
Right.
But she's not the boss. So we are here to tell horrible work stories. In which I'll start. Let me start. So listen, I was working at Family Dollar, which is the most ghetto place you can work at. Shout out to Family Dollar. Shout out to the man. I love y'all. It is very ghetto, especially when you work in where Monte used to live, and it's very dangerous.
Oh.
So in the town of Jackson, Mississippi,
that explains a lot.
Working at a Family Dollar is very dangerous. And as a person who was randomly going around the region, Monroe, we had a man who, let's say he's a plus size man, walking in the vents over the night as he falls through the air vent because he was trying to rob the store.
So wait.
Yes,
like fee, fi, fo,
yeah, he tried to crawl through the air vent to steal something. So he walked through, and all of a sudden he said, boom, and we're like, what the fuck is that? So he fell. Shout out to the police, he was hurt, so he couldn't. So the police had to stretch him out. So he had to get the helicopter.
No.
Oh no!
Airlifted.
Monte might have been a Hasburg this time, but yeah, that was
the heli.
Yeah, had to get the helicopter. And also the other one was, we had one in Collins. I'm gonna say it's the same store. I'm gonna use the same store thing. So I went to work in Collins, Mississippi. Monte know this town, and I'm at work. I work the whole shift, and it's 8:00. The police just come in and say, "Y'all okay?" Now the employees all decided to tell me at this time that the assistant manager, in which I am here for, because I want to get extra hours. I'm like, yo, you send me anywhere. Which I stopped here, by the way, after this. They were like, yeah, he went during Christmas time and stole all the toys and just walked out the building. So they fired him. So during the firing, apparently, he told them that whoever replacing him, he will come back tomorrow and he's going to kill them. And no one told me this. So the police was outside. The police told me this story too. And then the manager happened to tell me after they called me in. And I'm like, why is the police outside? and the cashier was like, yeah. They said whoever the manager replaced him, he's going to kill him tonight. And I'm like, oh. I have no idea how this dude looks, by the way.
Y'all didn't think to give me a heads up before now?
Yeah, give me a picture. Just tell me how he looks so I can prepare for this.
Oh, Jesus.
Shout out to Family Dollar, Mississippi. I don't know what's going on with y'all.
That's so awful.
And then they were going to send me to the other store in his hometown around, what's it called? Paravital or whatever. They sent me that Family Dollar. I didn't go because I asked questions this time, and they're like, "Yeah, the assistant manager got stabbed in the back. She got stabbed." So
Wait. Time out.
yeah, she got stabbed while she was putting up something on the ladder. The dude stabbed her and stole something, and they were like, "You," so they're like, "Yeah, you gonna send you there tonight?" I'm like, "I'm not going. I'm sick."
Yo.
That's my whole.
That's a whole problem.
I'm like, why is murder around everywhere at this store? They do wonder
That store got that bad juju.
At some point, you just have to explore, and why is the store even in existence anymore? I just
That's a valid question.
have to start wondering. It's why.
Listen, like, why are people getting stabbed at Family Dollar? Why is the manager getting stabbed? Why y'all having me replace him? It's an hour away. I don't want to go an hour away to get stabbed. I'm nowhere near home.
Oh yeah, because if I want to get stabbed, it wants to be close to home.
Yeah.
Who wants to be stabbed? Who wants to be stabbed?
That part.
What have I become a part of here? Who wants to be stabbed?
Well, it depends on the type of stabbing.
Oh, here we go.
Listen, I need my cousins around so I can make that call. We can handle it. Our way ain't gonna happen. So we ride. I'm gonna turn to Tupac. You stab me. We ride on my enemy. I'm not gonna lie. I see that nigga. We ride.
Where's the violation button when you need
Listen,
it?
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Seconds left.
Mondre, you got this story.
How do you follow that? How do you follow that?
Now, whose black smoke detector just went off?
Mondre.
Mine? What are you talking about?
I just changed my battery because it was going off annoying me. So it ain't mine.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
I bet you don't.
if I had to think about it, let's see. Where do I start? I worked.
These nuts.
I worked at. So you have some. I knew it. Anyway, so I worked at GameStop. You know, when you work in management, after a certain point, you sort of give up on the human race, and you know the amount of smarts that they tend to have there. So this one day, I was a manager, and a buddy came in. He's like, "Hey, I need to exchange this game, man." So okay, let's see what you got. So he gives me a receipt. You know when you've had a receipt for so long, the ink starts to fade off of the front of the receipt and everything. So the ink has started to fade. I was like, okay, but I can still read it. You know, maybe you just been tripping or whatever. I read it, and the receipt is at least 3 to 6 months old. I was like, you know what? Say, yo, fam, like, this receipt ain't really gonna work for this because it's way too old. Bro, what you talking about? You got the warranty right there. Bro, you don't have a warranty. Bro, I know what a warranty is, bro. Do you not know the definition of a warranty, bro? Yeah, it's on the bottom of the receipt, man. Like, clearly says 30 days right there. No, bro, you don't know the definition of warranty, bro. I need to trade this game right here. Mind you, he didn't have a case, nothing. He just had a disc.
Whoa,
It was just right there.
No.
He just had a clear disc right here. No case. None of that, just a disc.
Hey, no. We're not doing it.
Just had a clear disc right here. Like, I need to trade this game in, bro. But bro, like, you don't have a warranty. You don't have. I don't know what you want me to do, but bro, you don't know the definition of warranty. Dude, getting loud. I got the other customers that was looking on the wall and stopped, turned around, and just started to look at this man trying to argue me down with a balled up receipt that you can't even read anymore, with a definition of warranty right there. I'm like, you know what? I have to look at my employee next to me. I'm like, am I tripping? Look, the definition of warranty means you replace something that's broken when you got it, not this faded out receipt that ain't got nothing but a purchase of one game or something else from like a few months ago. Bro, what do you want from me about that, sorry? What do you want from me? And then just, you know how our kind tends to do when they get a bit unruly. It starts cussing people out, start getting all ratchet and ignorant and everything. And then, man, this whole store, man, the game was only $20, right? Just talk you the game was only $20.
Go to bed.
It was only $20.
It
wasn't no $60 game, wasn't no new game. And matter of fact, it was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. That lets you know. It's just $20 game. what have I done in today's world to be like, retail management is the place where I need. No, it makes you just want to question people at a certain point. Like, you know what?
I think I got
Maybe
a
it's
few
just
answers for you.
maybe it's just not worth it at a certain point. Just is Grand Theft Auto really worth all that?
No.
I don't know. That's just I stopped asking questions after a certain point, man. I really do. I really do. That's almost just as bad as the time when somebody wanted to, trade in a game system, and the system literally had like bugs in it and like old roach eggs and stuff like that. At one point, they decided to bring that in the store. I stopped asking questions after a certain point when you just like when you can look in like the back of the console with the fan and all that blow in and all that's brown right there. It's all brown and just like just purely disgusting. And I'm like, oh yeah, bro, it worked, bro. Tell me when the last time you plugged it in. I don't know, bro. You see this right here, bro. You see this. We don't blow this stuff out, bro. Put that back in the bag, bro. Stuff crawl onto the counter. I don't do all that, bro. Put that back in the bag, Sway. Put it back in the bag. When I tell you, you've seen some horror stories in retail, and just I stopped bothering at a certain point. I really do, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Matter of fact, I tell you this, 100% honesty and integrity. There's people that believe in the 5 finger discount. Stores. They believe in the 5 finger discount, but there are some people that are so bold that they will, come up to your store. And mind you, the store sometimes be having like glass windows or whatever. So these people don't be careful. They come to your store with, some controllers that look so brand new, so pretty, so pristine, so clean that you can still see the plastic on some of the parts they ripped off when they decided to bring them in your store to sell them to you. At a certain point, you just, and mind you, these people that would do this, they didn't do it once. They did it a repeat number of times over a course of some weeks to where you would expect them to come in with some stuff. Oh, what's up with me? Yeah, I got some more, man. Yeah. But where you be getting all these mother from? Oh, man, I just, I got these mother just sitting around my house. I got cousins, they just give them to me or whatever.
Still, still smell the plastic on.
You can still see some of the plastic on some of them. I've learned that when you work in retail, if you work there long enough, you would just lose like a lot of your morality and your hope for the future of the human race. But don't mind me, that's all.
I end up hating homeless people for a little bit.
So I stopped bothering, bro. I stopped
Y'all
bothering.
hating the homeless.
Listen, they transform at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I also learned.
Oh yeah, you and I were talking. Shit.
They transform at 3 o'clock in the morning. They will fight some crackheads every day and try to rob them. If they can win, if they lose, they lose. You just sit there and look out the window. You just wipe the window and just look as they fight.
You just gotta just look out and be like, you know what? Is it worth it? Is it worth it at the end of the day?
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
My thing down for fit and reverse it.
Was that 925 worth it back in them years? Like, was it worth it at that point in time?
No.
I got, man. Y'all can go ahead.
I got 2 more. I'm going to my Texas days from last year, but sunk his waifu.
Oh, I might as well kick it off with my very first job ever. And it was the king of burgers. And
Which one?
Literally Burger King.
Okay.
Of course, out here. And it was in a predominantly Hispanic area. So did I work on my Espanol? I did. And there was one customer. Mind you, I am 17. And
Oh, Lord. We see where this is going already.
I'm waiting at my register. Him and his girlfriend looking at the menu. I'm like, okay, cool. And then he, out of the blue, you can take my fucking order now. Excuse me, sir? I said you could take my fucking order now. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was waiting for you and your girlfriend to finish figuring out what you wanted.
Oh, and you repeated it. Okay.
How about you mind your fucking business, bitch, and take my order? I say, excuse the fuck out of me? You got me fucked. My manager hears me cussing at the customer. Customer's cussing at me. I'm about to jump over the counter. She pulls me back and tells me to cool off in the freezer. They put me in the walk-in freezer because the customer decided to come at me out of pocket. Now, I tried my best initially to be like, okay, take your time, do what you gotta do. I'm here to help you. Help me help you. As soon as he got to cursing and I got called a bitch, everything went out the window. And yeah, that my first job, I got put in basically a walk-in freezer for timeout
I
As a
believe
because
man,
the
it.
customer was
I
being.
believe it.
as a manager, you trained to do that. They'll tell you to disengage them, send them to the back. Even though I don't know why a freezer would be it, but and then you try to calm them down. That's what that's how they train me at the store that I'm gonna talk about. Unless Sunky's got another story for it.
Oh, I have several. um, let's see. Do I talk about the time working for a meth head, or do I talk about?
Nothing. Ah, the plan has come through. I finally managed to hack my way into her system and shut her down. Now the nemesis has been defeated, and your boy Man Ray has taken over permanently. All right, Grandpa, we can finally have that duo show we've been trying to get at for the longest. You can go ahead and continue your story, Mr. Zelmay. We're not worried about her. We finally been able to get rid of the nemesis, and we are now here, as it always should have been.
Hopefully Sunky has to be she back. Let's see. Hello. Are you good? Are you alive?
Darn it, the plan failed.
Hello.
Nope, nope, nope. Still in there. Still in there. Ah,
Did your
the
power go?
hacking. The hacking's still in there. Yes.
Well, we don't want that time. But when she come back, she'll tell a story. So I'll tell my Texas story. 'Cause I told you the Mississippi one, even though violence seemed to be a thing. Two quick trip stories. Shout out to Quick Trip. I love y'all. Great job, by the way. I do want to say that. This is a great job. But it affected my mental. First one, we're gonna do something simple. Okay, there's a mental hospital across down the road in this town in the San Antonio area, in which it's down the road. It is cold and it's raining. So a lady come in soaking wet and comes in and tells me she has to take her clothes off or she's gonna die. I'm like, ma'am, no
Oh.
clothes off. Come to find out, she's a lady that escaped from mental hospital. Pray for her. They went and took her back. And I'm like, ma'am, if you go outside in the rain naked, you will die from hypothermia. Yes, because it is like 30 degrees and it's raining. And Sunkiss will be back soon, hopefully. And this is my other story, Monte. The Kill Boys. This kid right here. He stole Kias. What they do, they use USB cables and they steal cars. What this 17-year-old did was end the life, or I think they said that maybe, I don't know yet if they ended the life, but they ran a woman and her baby off the road, threw her off a bridge because, of course, they are crazy and psychopathic. And what the Kia boys end up doing was they lost their shoe because they wrecked as well, running from the police as well. Guess what happened? Guess what they have? Guess what this kid happens to end up at my quick trip while I'm working by myself. He has he has one shoe on. He's dirty. He ran through the wood, and he says, "I'm 14 years old. I need to call my mom." Of course, I'm not giving him my cell phone. He uses the store phone. Mom don't answer. While the whole time I am putting buns in the bun steamer as I watch him do this. And then I see a police officer come and say, "Where are your shoe at?" As they body slam him on the counter and point assault rifles at him and tell me to come outside because he has a friend that has a gun on him. And it's like a whole special forces unit, just like 12 of them just running to the store, searching for this kid and his accomplice. You know, apparently he didn't have one, But this is him right here. So I watched the police basically come in like a like one of them trucks and just ran through this. And this was 4 o'clock in the morning, by the way. Shut that.
You know what?
Mm, mm.
You know what? That's all I can say. Just you know what?
Okay.
The exact story is on the news, and it's recent enough I have to be. My manager also the one on the news talking about this. I'm like, you wasn't even here, bitch. How do you get credit?
Now how you get credit?
Why am I not on the news? Why am I not doing this interview?
Oh goodness.
I was here by myself. Y'all have me over here at night with schizo women and crackheads that fight homeless people.
Ooh,
I'm just saying this wild here. The streets is crazy.
mhm.
Aisha, your story. And then we'll
Oh,
get on.
okay. So I got two. Which one do you want? One is eh, and one is just stupidity.
Murray, we like stupidity, right?
Yeah, we used to it at this point.
Okay. Stupidity it is. So at one point I lived in Missouri and I worked as a key holder for Dollar General.
These dang dollar stores strike again, bro. I swear. They strike again.
And I happened to move out there when we had some of the worst weather, I guess, for that time frame. Um, it's a rainy day. It's myself, store manager, assistant manager, and another employee. Even though it's raining, people are still coming in and out. And we notice that the rain is picking up. Now, where the store is located is basically on the side of a mountain or hill or whatever. So you go out the store, you look to the right, boom, mountain hill thing. So water's coming off the mountain. And guess where it's pooling? Right next to the store. So we're not even a good hour into our shifts, and we see water creeping into the aisle from underneath the shelves. We're like, hey, it's flooding. There's water getting into the store. We should close down the store and go home.
That dollar store, you don't close there. Hell no.
Nah,
Get the
y'all work through
customers out
everything.
and let's go.
It's
We
a
cannot
murder
close
attempt
the
out here. They
store
close the store.
without corporate approval. By the time we got corporal approval to close the store, I want to say we were 2 aisles in of water. We're using those water vacuums to get the water out of the store to put it outside. Customers are no longer in the store. We're trying to keep the water from spreading throughout the store. It's in 2 aisles deep. We're scrambling. It's hot. We're irritated. We're cold. We're wet. Like it's all of it.
Ooh, hot and wet. Ooh.
Exactly. Not in a good way.
It
Not in a good way.
is a good way.
Because by the time everything was said and done and we got the okay, the store was flooded. We're soaking wet. We had to handwrite a sign. Due to flooding, store is closed.
Why they can't see it?
Put it on the window, and then everybody took their asses home.
That you know what I'd be wondering about like just what do it ain't no point in it.
You work at a dollar store. You experience stuff.
Yeah, it just ain't no point in it.
Working for a dollar store is not for the weak. Oh, mind you, I was telling Zelme earlier, this is the same dollar store where allegedly my whole manager was a meth head. She had not nan tooth in her mouth. Not one. No dentures, just all gums.
I'm wrong for laughing at that, but dang.
Somebody wanted to fight my manager because they couldn't fight me. So they're like, what time your manager come in? And my manager was talking crazy to her too. She was a white lady from my hometown. And she was talking crazy. Like this lady was like, I told her she couldn't take this phone back because you went. It says on the box you can't return the phone, so make sure you know what you're doing. And to be honest, she just didn't know how to start the phone, so she got frustrated and want to take it back. So we were like, I'm not taking it back. She's like, my boyfriend will come and whoop you. I'm like, no, you're not. Listen, I'm tired this day. Listen, I came here. They done had me out here from 7 to 9. I'm tired. She like, my boyfriend will come and whoop you. I'm like, no, you're not. I just looked at her dead eyes with the tiredness. You know how you look at somebody tired, you like, this dude is nothing to play with. He is tired. He might shoot. I looked at her with the tiredness and said, no, you're not. So she like, let me speak to your manager. And she knew the manager. And the manager's like, he can't return it. She said, so I'm going to whoop your ass in the morning. And my man said, you can bring it on. I ain't whooping. You ain't whooping nobody today. I mean, tomorrow, I guarantee you that. And then she like, oh, man, I'm coming tomorrow morning. See you at 9 a.m. And I'm like, what? And then she leave and like, she gone. All right, pull the tape. Call the police. Remember this a white lady now. You gotta remember that. She's like, pull the tape, call the police. Make sure she don't come in the morning. Y'all like, you were talking real crazy a minute. She's like, I'm gonna see you at 9 a.m. See you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Bet.
I'm tired of people threatening us. Like, oh, I'm gonna see you about this time. I've been threatened. I'm gonna catch you off work. I get off at 4:30. Same place every day.
You know I'm at.
I
You know where I'm
tried
at.
so
I'm
hard.
here. I'm here. Like,
I
what do you think I'm
tried
doing?
so hard.
Yeah, no. Because working for the school district, I can't say too much on that, but I've gotten a couple threats.
I tried so hard.
I bet schools is crazy threat. My brother be getting crazy threat.
They some. They definitely some.
Especially when they swear they kid the smartest and you be like, no, he not.
I've seen your baby's test scores.
He not.
I heard your baby try and formulate a sentence in this office. Are you sure about that?
They gonna fight you over why his grade not better. Listen, I ain't the teacher.
Why he not doing his homework?
That's
Like,
his teacher. I just work in the office. Why are you asking me? I don't even know your kid.
I've gotten cussed out by relatives of students, not even the parents. I'm like, why are you even here? We can't release no information to you anyway because you're not the parent or guardian. Please get out my face.
They don't understand it.
I'm like, you don't even work in the office. How do you yell at the person who ain't the teacher? Like, I don't know why your kid grade ain't good. I ain't there.
Have you wondered why little Johnny can't say, oh, if little Sarah has 5 apples and Steven takes 2 apples, how many apples does Sarah have? You got to work with little Johnny about them apples. Not us. We've done our part. You got to follow up with it.
As every black man say, maybe he can do a trade school.
Oh, Jesus.
He can be a welder. But Johnny be a great welder. He ain't got a count, I don't think. He can learn the basics. But that's unless Murray got another story.
I'm good.
I appreciate y'all for watching. This is the December, every day in December.
I got one. It'll be a quick one.
Okay, Sunkiss got another story. Let's see how it is. It sounds like it's gonna be fun.
Whenever we started our career journeys or job search journeys, we always knew telemarketing was not a good place to go.
That sounds like hell.
Well, we over with already. We lost already.
So, desperate for a job, I was like, ooh, telemarketing. I'll give it a shot. Nope. Couldn't use my real name, so my name was Ashley. And we were doing HVAC appointments to have things serviced. And the person I called said, ooh, Ashley, you sound so sexy. Wait a minute. Wait, pause. Sir,
My friend said that.
when I tell you I got sexually harassed by I can't even say a potential customer because it was cold calling.
Oh, he was gonna be a customer. All right.
Phone sex.
He was gonna be a customer. All right.
Phone sex and a telemarketer is crazy work.
He was gonna be a customer. All right. I promise you that.
They just want to talk to somebody.
So, long story short, I was traumatized. My manager listened back to the recording. He's like, okay, bet. I'm going to send the recording to his wife. We have his address. Ooh,
Huh? Wife?
wife.
Listen, yeah, I got.
Yeah. Took the recording and sent it to his wife.
What job doing this now? Not jobs are exposing cheating, bro. Like, what is this madness? Jobs exposing
Clearly,
cheating.
my boss
bro.
cared enough to. Yeah. Yeah, that was my telemarketing horror story.
Listen, telemarketing is good. Listen, they just want to have somebody to talk to. They be long. You know, he had a wife, so that defeats my purpose. Listen, trying to phone sex or telemarketing is crazy.
Oh, I felt violated. I ain't even going for it. By the time I got, because they tell you can't hang up the phone. The person has to hang up on you.
They do say that, yes.
Oh, that was torture. It was such torture. I don't want nothing to do with you, sir. Please just hang up the phone.
That man was going to risk it all on one phone call. That man said, "You know what? You sound like I chose the right one today."
Actually, you don't know how many times I've called to hear a woman's voice.
Ooh,
I'm like, hey, I need a. Can I get another offer? It's not this for you. Yo, listen.
all bad.
He wanted. He really wanted the HVAC.
I don't know what to say.
I'm
You know,
not even going.
I'm gonna say, I don't say it. Like, I'm just done.
Ooh.
But that's all for us. I appreciate y'all. Mara, what can they find you, Rick?
It's your boy, Monterey Hudson. Everywhere it says Monterey Hudson. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok as it's still here. Threads as it still survives.
Stop
We
it.
are always here. And of course, on Make It Make Sense, the podcast every Saturday, dealing with the nemesis and the other things around the world. It's amazing how many girls around the world do that same little movement here, and all of them are as corrupt and diabolical as the very things they try to pretend not to be.
Oh, clutched by
Yeah.
invisible pearls. Sorry.
Yeah, I see she got purple hair ain't innocent. I said what I said. Thank you all very much for coming to our very good content. So, Zelma, where can they find you at?
Right here. That's what it's my show. That's what you found me right here.
That's how you feel, huh? Okay.
Sunkies, where can they find you?
So on Facebook, it will be Aisha Morgan. Everywhere else, TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, that thing formerly known as Twitter, it will be sunkissed_waifu. I am 1/3 of waifu views. And
Don't go risking it all, everybody. Please don't.
They're gonna be elves, Monte.
Think they gonna stop them?
You know what? You always got something to say, but the ladies and I provide quality nerd content for y'all.
I'm gonna make sure to put a disclaimer on the show from now on whenever we have waifus on that we are not held responsible for any soul removal, diabolical plans, or risking of everything you hold dear when it comes to the waifus. I'll make sure to put that disclaimer on our show from now on.
I don't know what you're talking about. But anywho, we will be back this December. Every Sunday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And as my nemesis mentioned, you can also catch me occasionally on Saturdays on Make It Make Sense, the podcast. There we go.
Run for your lives, everybody. Don't fall for it.
The podcast.
Ooh, listen to him.
By the way, you'll see these two more on the channel as every day in December. I will put out a video. A lot of times it will be just me, but you'll see them as you have seen now. We're going to continue this up. I appreciate y'all. Remember to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. 2025, I'll be that news is back. I appreciate y'all. Peace.
These niggas.